Hello and welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Today we show you the bracket match between Favio and PhillippeTitou of the Ocarina of Time Standard Tournament Season 5. This is still round 1 and commentators for this will be Lee Harold and Melqui. Say hello.
Howdy.
Hey everyone, how are we doing today? I am currently going to be drinking about an entire gallon of coffee because it is ungodly early for me, but I'm very excited to be here for this match. Favio94, PhillippeTitou. How about you, Lee? What are you looking forward to here?
It's hard to say, though. Favio is higher seeded, but, it could be a bit of an upset. It almost was on Monday, which was rather interesting.
Yeah, we had a little kickoff match. This is the first official restream of brackets this year, but Salty Sponge and Spike Vegeta did face off against Monday. I believe the VOD of that is still available. Definitely go take a look at that. But yeah, we were taking a look at the layout a little earlier, what we've got exactly in store for us, and we have just a trash opening here. Sun Song, which many runners just do not enjoy, and our light medallion. How about that?
Well, at least it makes a lot of the time-sensitive routes a lot easier to just get out of the way.
Yeah, that required 50 skulls that, inevitably awaits you in Season 5. It's gonna be much easier with that Sun Song start.
Or Dampe digging.
Dampe digging, yep, that's a good one. And yeah, chat pointing out, Titou is cursing the seed. Wow, French vanilla start here. Let's go.
We're gonna immediately get this look at the chest.
Yep.
Let's see what's on case or chest today.
I'm gonna go with nothing. Straight up just like a blue beat.
Or Favio will go straight to Mido's house.
Big chest?
There's a big chest. And there's a big chest on case sword.
A
wallet.
And
ice arrows. The meme arrows.
Oh, bless you, Midos, continuing the S5 tradition of not having anything. Thanks, dude. Yeah, gonna pick up a skull right away here.
And then Fabio's going to be picking up his wallet, while PhillippeTitou picks up his ice arrows.
Yeah.
At least he could take care of Volvagia now, once he gets magic in a bow.
You got Volve, you got a t-shirt waiting for you, inevitably. Wallets can get a little tricky logically, so hopefully we don't have to piece that together at what is very early in the morning for both of us. Yeah, Bongo in logic right away.
You can see our first hint of this seed. Zora's Fountain is foolish.
Fountain foolish.
You know what that means? It's quicker to rush ice now.
Rush ice! I like finding a fountain foolish. I would say Goron City is one of my favorite foolishes. Fortress, just because I personally can't do horseback archery, but, I get why that's disappointing for a lot of people.
Well, I mean, if you get a hammer for Goron City,
Mm-hmm.
then it makes it much more appealing.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have, like, identical Ocarina games, but I was way off. Just a piece. Another piece of heart.
Keyboard warriors assemble.
Favio is one of our keyboard warriors. Alfalfa Field, FMZ, other keyboard warriors in chat supporting them.
They're the best keyboard warriors.
So good. I am, thank you for that reminder, because I am always in awe watching runners play on keyboard, just because how? Absolutely how?
Well, I mean, if you could aim with the mouse in Ocarina of Time, it'd probably be even better.
Yeah, true.
It wouldn't be much different from playing an FPS game.
Just use 2 mouses. Baby Shark with the strats. Soy sauce, our child spawn. We started as child and we were walking into Kokiri Forest from the bridge.
Oh, that's pretty convenient.
Prelude.
Hyrule Castle Foolish.
Rip.
At least it's not the holy trinity of foolishes, though.
Yeah, but you know what? Jury's still out on the 3rd one.
Yep.
Alright. Another fountain foolish.
Probably get all our foolish hits before anything else. Never mind. Hammer is dead. Or GV.
I mean, it just depends on how you feel. If Hammer is early and you have a way to cross, you might go get those bomb juice.
At least it's a 10-piece.
Yeah, it's not the
But
5-pack.
But at that point, you already have, like, a way to get through most of Dodongo's Cavern. Depending on where that hammer is. Favio going straight to Temple of Time, whereas Philippe is farming some cash. Probably to get that scrub. Aww. Serenade on Ocarina of Time. 30 with Wudo's letter. And Spirit Temple Foolish.
Alright. We don't know our layout yet, but
it's more than likely going to be a Skull Seed. Yeah. Oh, Dodongo's Cavern to Baronade, so it is needed.
Oh, okay. Yep, let's go. Alright, so it's a 30 Skull Seed at minimum. Let's see if 40 and 50 can also have something. Yep, confirmed 30 skulls.
And Philippe getting his red t-shirt, which is more blue.
Just a recovery heart on child shooting. Does look like we will find out the rest of our medallion dungeons pretty quickly here as T2 goes adult. Oh, meets a Y. 50 skull mirror.
Fire Temple, Deku Tree. Forest Temple, Dodongo's Cavern, and Jabu.
Oh. Frogs 2 is FW.
That...
Rip roars. Foolish Stone Spirit with Serenade on Oot. Yeah, but you know what? That means that, Shadow and Water are the other stones, and that meta is still pretty alive and well.
Skull Mask is dead. Awesome.
And is our adult spawn in Lake?
Yeah.
I don't think T2 had time to hike all the way there.
Well, so much for that.
Nope.
For that Serenade, right?
Oh, yeah. No, that's not happening. Sadly, it's not even going to be Oops AD, because one of the stone dungeons was hinted foolish, but, you know, again, Shadow and Water, they've had pretty high payout rates this season, so even as stones with a bad song at the end. Might see those yet. So I love this. The runners are taking two very different approaches to this. Favio kind of sticking with, you know, Child technically has a stronger opening. You get an
Because
extra
there's more
song
Spear
here.
Zero checks for him.
Yes, yep. Meanwhile, T2 has gone adult and gonna do the adult cack loop graveyard.
And watching that chicken phase through the floor. That's always fun to see.
Piece of heart.
Just this lazy man giving us a little bit of love.
Yeah.
As we gather his chickens.
Oh. I thought T2 was gonna fall there. Good save.
Speaking of love, our boy Rufio has one.
Yeah, Dodongo's Cavern is Pat to Baronade Siberian. And Song of Time.
Oh boy, Song of Time.
Not
Will they
great.
get another Rush GTG? Because I should do that more often.
Time will tell. Oh,
Yeah.
Goron City.
Or it's
Phantom Ganon. Okay.
Or it's River Chest that has something. Because you know, Water Temple within the qualifiers almost always had something.
It did, and like Dragon Chest specifically, which is not hard locked behind Song of Time, but in the route most runners take. We did get storms in the windmill there, so...
Oh, the bomb bag is on Anju!
Bombs!
Gotta love it when the cuckoo lady decides, I'm just gonna give this guy a bag of bombs to blow things up.
Mashed Potato asking the real questions. Explain the difference between this game and Diddy Kong Racing. I'll be honest, I don't know that there is one, except that there are fewer monkeys in Ocarina of Time. I think they're in Majora's Mask.
Yep. There's like 3 of them, I think, or 4.
And I think Twilight Princess also has monkeys.
Yep, for one dungeon.
This game is just gonna miss out on those, but that's the main difference. Oh, big stabby up there.
I don't think Wind Waker doesn't have monkeys. So monkeys are only in the child timeline.
And yeah, we are seeing Valley from Favio. I like this play. We have the added benefit of knowing that this means Favio will have scarecrows set up very early if they check adult spawn.
Mm-hmm.
And Dampe did not come to mess around today.
Indeed, the true curse of Ganon is the extinction of not only monkeys, but dogs.
The doggos. And yet chickens survive.
That's because he needs his chicken nuggets. I mean, how else is he gonna eat at McDonald's?
Yeah. And...
Oh my god! The hammer! Well,
having that bomb bag, I'm gonna change my stance. You definitely are not gonna rush hammer rocks once you have access. Oh, fire arrows.
Nice.
But...
Where's Tyrus? We need him to see it. Because then he'll get stronger.
I'm gonna say, is Tyrus the one who skips Dampe Racing?
Yep.
That's kind of a new meta that's appeared over the last few months. That meta would not pay out today.
Of course not. But at least he's not playing the seed.
That's true, C-First. Tiras will show up once we have a bottle and either ZL or hovers.
And we got ZL.
We did?
Yeah. It was on Sorry Song. No, wait. That was Prelude. Never
Yeah.
mind. Oopsies.
We do not have Zelda's Lullaby chat. Just... Yeah, T2's gonna have some options here. Palms and Hammer. Fabio is going to set
Oh
up
my god,
Scarecrow.
that's a big chest.
Chest is...
Oh!
Hey,
Speaking
okay,
of bottle-
here is... Where are you?
Maybe he's sleeping while he's rushing ice.
Right. We're
He
missing
just-
one piece of the puzzle still, but we will see what is in Dodongo's, and if it is just straightforward boomerang, or if something a little more spicy is in there.
We not scale because we already have bombs.
Yep. Well, we
Most
still don't have
likely.
ZL, though.
Very true.
Though, I mean, with this layout, ZL can be many places. It could be on Prelude, it could be on Burning Cack.
Somewhere, a disturbance interrupts Tyrus' sleep. Yes. The existence of a bottle.
The existence of a bottle in a randomizer race. T2 going after the skulls here in DC. You're right, Top File. Lullaby cannot be on Ocarina of Time.
Wait,
This is...
did he already do that? I think he did. Sorry.
What, sorry?
The Scarecrow song setup. I believe he already did it, but I'm not sure. Or he's just going for this first. That's actually pretty cool.
Oh, so impressive. I think that said
It's a small
Water
key.
Boss key.
Yep.
Alright, thanks. Yeah, Baby Shark. It can be on Burning Cack.
Well, it's 30 skulls for Rudo's letter.
Mm-hmm. And yes, both runners have that info. Both copies were outside Temple of Time. The seed was being particularly kind.
Yep.
Lullaby could be required, logically to get into Jabu. It just... Gee, thanks, game. Track his path to Dodongo's.
Yep.
So helpful. I could never have figured that out.
Also, for saving and rebooting, that's basically just save warping, because there's some generous save warps that are randomized here. Like, for adult here, it's to Lake Hylia, which means they don't need Serenade at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is good, because it's on Ocarina of Time. We're not getting that. Especially with a Foolish Spirit.
Hmm.
But yeah, chat pointing out, we might not need Lullaby at all, depending on what items we do find along the way here. Logically, we would probably need it, but possibly not even logically.
And so far, we haven't really found anything for Dodongo's Cavern quite yet, so it could be on the king himself.
Okay, Fabio seeing that adult spawn, not setting up Scarecrow song while here. Just gonna prelude and get out of there.
Yep.
Which makes sense. T2 had a hammer and bombs. You can do south field. Favio doesn't have those quite yet, so that'll be a loop a little later.
And Philippe is at 5 skulls, I believe.
That's about right. Oh, these keys. There is a peak that you can use to check that wall at the end of the bridge, and since this is chest size matches contents, it was a small chest, probably, and opted not to get it.
There's actually a few different peaks depending on which version you're running, like if you're running on Wii VC or on any of the emulators, depending on the core as well. Ooh, that might be the path.
Gross. Oh,
Probably
the
means
swag
that...
entrance from T2 there.
Wait, Goron City path to Phantom Ganon.
Yes.
Well, time to use that hammer.
Yep, for sure. Hammer time. Yeah, it's probably more likely that the ring is scale locked.
Or that ZL is locked behind some sort of maybe Jabu completion.
Yeah, I mean, it could just mean if, for example, Lullaby is on Burning Cack, it could mean that Kokiri Sword is in Domain, for example. Like, it could be as simple as that. I don't think 30...
Scales don't necessarily lock them, though, unless you're talking about, like, the logic path.
Mm-hmm.
Because they still need Rudo's letter to actually get into Jabu.
Yeah. Yeah, my guess is that Boomerang is in one of those. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Pretty good time to pick up skulls right now.
Yeah. Especially, I mean, Goron City is path. You're definitely headed there. You've got storms. It's another check on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Fountain is definitely... Yep. Oh, another big chest. What is happening?
So many big chests. Slingshot!
Sure. Sure. Sounds good.
Could be for diving minigame, but it could also be just for access to domain without the without ZL.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're able to do most of Fire Temple now. Actually, pretty much all of it.
Yeah.
No.
We
'Cause
can't
there's-
get there, but we can do it.
Yeah. You just need a hook shot and or a bow
Yeah, I would
to
say
finish it off completely.
T2's hoping for the hook shot in here, probably.
A small chest.
We have not seen Greg yet. Alright, well, it's not here.
You should be able to stop Link the Goron with just the bomb bag.
Wait, Goron City is double path VXR? Goma and Phantom Ganon?
It would make sense. It could be the same item.
Oh my god. ZL is gonna be required for Dancing Dad.
Oh,
Okay.
there's the path to Queen Goma.
Yep. Yep.
That's true, they can't. We know that Deku is the fire medallion.
Yes. They can't need it for that. Got it. Dang. T2 saw the Phantom Ganon hit first. So,
Wait, is that strength? Because that honestly looks like strength. Uh-oh.
alright, where?
Oh! Came in with the clutch. Plus the blue looks far better on him.
Yeah, the free t-shirt paying out. Big Goron is dead.
And another wallet!
Alright. Blue fire, let's go.
The rich just keep getting richer. And yes, it is strength. Most of fire could be done. Depending on key logic as well.
Yeah, you might need the bow. Did that say Frogs in the Storm is magic?
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
And they already have Song of Storms and a bomb bag, so that magic's basically available. Frogs holding hostage to all your magic.
Yeah.
They're the magical frogs. It's like, what kind of frogs would be magical?
Fairy tale frogs?
Yes. Like, The Princess and the Frog.
Yeah,
Except that you
exactly.
don't, it doesn't involve kisses, it just involves an ocarina.
Jabu, wait, excuse me?
Vajja path to Jabu, which means probably a hook shot or a bow, because we already have strength and we already have or hovers. Yeah, it's hovers, bow or hook shot.
So that explains why the scale is path. Because it confirms that ZL is locked behind Jabu. Okay.
Yep.
All done. We're good. This game disgusts me sometimes. Alright, and Favio also going through Dodongos. Gonna be pretty even with T2 after this, provided they go to Goron City.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, unless ZL locks light arrows somewhere, I would be surprised if we needed it. Honestly. Especially now that we know, you know, if it is hovers, for example, in Jabu, these runners don't need that. They don't need ZL to get into ice if it were required. I missed that hint.
It was a copy of the Frogs one hint.
Oh, okay.
In the forest grotto.
So other than needing 30 skulls, at least logically, before going into fire, what are we really looking at here? Where is our boomerang? That's the worst part here. The scale is very interesting logically for the runners, but it doesn't really help them.
Would be between Rudo's letter and scale.
Yeah. We'll
That would mean we'd need another scale. Hopefully, soon. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't need to be scale locked. Just means that.
We think the scale is strictly for access to Jabu. Yeah.
Yep.
Doesn't mean rank can't be scale locked.
An opponent's song on Minuet, so
Of course, go get those chews for no reason other than you're right there. T2, oh, I thought he was doing it. I thought he was calling the horse.
Well, I mean, he's now got Queen Goma that he can just pick off.
Yep. Yeah, do Child Goron City. For the most part, anyway. I would imagine T2 also picks up that magic.
Song of Time was on Lon Lon Ranch, Malon.
And Siri, Kiri, no, both Goron City hints cannot point to the Kokiri sword. There has to be something else in there.
Yep. Could be very well on Hot Rodder, or it's ZL locked. ZL / magic locked. Because we know where to get the magic, and it's fully available in Logic too. In fact, T2 could just pick it up right after clearing out Goma.
Yeah, and I think the only way it could be... Oh, they don't have Dins yet, though. ZL could potentially, if it's on Prelude and only behind Fire, and not Deku and Forest. ZL locks 2 checks until we have Dins. And a little slideshow from Favio.
Yep.
Hopefully that's not an issue.
Yeah, still no 40 or 50 hints. That's actually pretty scary.
Yeah, that is. Already knowing that 30 is required, you're like, of course. of course 30 is required, but you're not really sweating it until, you know, if we go another half hour without 40 and 50 hints, that's when you start getting really concerned about it.
Rank could easily be in Deku Tree, but we'll just see. It was clearly not in the map chest, but there's still 5 other chests before killing Queen Goma. It doesn't seem to be on Slingshot chest. Could be here.
Oh,
there's a Lens of Truth!
Wait, what are we looking for in Deku?
Potentially a boomerang.
Oh.
They could do Bombchu Bowling as well.
Mm-hmm. The big chest in DMT Storms was
A slingshot.
Slingshot? Is that where? Yeah.
1 in 32. Why bother? You just get magic from the frogs after you get the Lens of Truth in the tree. And Favio's being hit further by his slideshow internet.
Yeah, we do have the horse, except the horse on Minuet, which we don't have logical access to. I suppose that should be noted.
Philippe currently at 9 skulls.
Yeah.
And I think Favio has more. Nice.
Fabio seems to be opting to skip Crater. Which isn't the worst at this moment in time, but the sooner you have a strength, the better. Obviously. And that also means, I believe, they're missing out on that magic meter hint. Don't think they have either of those.
Kokiri Sword was on Link the Goron, which was hinted for Path to Queen Goma. It's also Path to
Ganon. Oh, the second hint is here in Kokiri Forest. Okay. Favio might pick that up. They have a slingshot now. They can go do target in the woods.
Yep. Oh, he didn't store the jump slash from the Deku stick, so he has to hit him 6 times with the sword slash from the Kokiri sword.
Yeah, Titou not happy about that. Getting some very
Angry
fast shield
flicks.
flicks. Yeah. There we go. Goma is such a troll.
As long as you have sticks and nuts, there's nothing she could do to you.
They're happy shield flicks.
Happy that he didn't get to kill the spider quickly.
Right. Yeah, the location of that strength is not great. Fortunately, there are 2 others. That strength has not yet been hinted path in any way. And I don't believe that it should be at this point, but
Just use the slingshot and then see if he goes to the river. Or if he checks Hot Rodder first.
I think you would check Hot Rodder first.
Probably.
Just a piece of heart. Favio does have the fire arrow advantage currently. Neither of them have a bow yet, but you know. Alright, what you got, Hot Rodder?
A bow!
There's our bow. Okay.
We just need a hook shot, and then we could do forest.
Let's be real, the bow is probably the thing you wanted to find least of all of the forest requirements. You're like, strength, great. Hook shot, great. Bow. Wait, are both of the Goron City Goma hints in Goron City?
I think so.
The other one was in the maze, right?
Yes.
Thanks, game.
It's gonna grab that magic next. It looks like this is the kind of seed where ZL could just be put in the back seat.
Yeah, I mean, there's really just so little with this dungeon layout that it could be for, except, you know, the classic...
Wait, that's vanilla.
Vanilla Nocturne, so it's on Prelude. Or out at Colossus. It could be locked behind Crossing. Because if we're getting our hovers in Jabu, we still don't have our logical forest access.
That is also possible, Alfalfa.
Yeah, that's true. Hookshot in Jabu, yeah.
Hookshot or hovers are the most likely candidates there.
Yeah.
And there's the magic.
There's magic. T2
probably...
getting some cash.
Imagine getting cash from frogs. Now, if only I could play music in front of frogs to get free money.
Yeah, one of those will be in Composer Grave behind Lullaby, and one of those will be in Ice behind Lullaby. This also means that Shadow would be really deep in the game, so Stone Shadow may not find a way today, folks.
Indeed.
Stonewater could still. I mean, both of them still could.
It looks like it didn't blow up. Sad. We're at 13 skulls for Philippe. How many is Fabio at right now? It says on his tracker he's at 14, but maybe he doesn't update regularly. I know that not everyone is constantly updating their skull count.
Tracker will update it when they get to 20.
Yep.
Yeah. T2 jumping around in time a little bit.
I think that's Favio, too. And Favio picking up his red shirt.
Yeah, I had to refresh the streams because the delays were getting out of hand.
Oh,
oh, I see.
Sounds good. Thank you. Bingo cards. I'm not sure what you're referring to, itty bitty, but like actual bingo, rando bingo.
The bingo cards, you mean like the trackers? 40 is dead. That's exactly the sort of thing that they want to see. Hopefully nothing on
see. Oh, yeah, the trackers are updated by actual people behind the scenes. Our trackers today, Artificial Red and Siberian, showing up. Siberian actually doing double duty, also restreaming for us. But yeah, as the runners find items, they push buttons on the back end that light it up on the screen for you to see what the runners have. And Favio getting their bow. Boss key, still a small key. Boss key chest, excuse me.
You get to see what's on these remaining checks in domain.
Mm-hmm. Grub's not being kind today.
Indeed. Oh, it looks like I did get it updated. Thanks, Siberian.
Tannerin, we have a 30 skull seed for Rudo's letter. One of our paths is a scale to Jabu. That's buried technically, since it's a goal hand, but...
And Jabu is path to Volvagia, which means it's either a hook shot or hover boots.
And torches, nothing.
Wait, no. It's Jabu that leads to Volvagia. It's the other way around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Vanilla Nocturne, which we don't think we need. Oh, another slingshot. Okay. Sounds good.
And that one's not slingshot locked. Maybe they could go for bottom of the well.
Yeah? Bottom of the well isn't like the worst place since you have bombs.
Going for the Scarecrow song, I think.
Titou with only 4 hearts.
He's got a lot of balls, that's for sure.
Yeah, you'll see that from these runners in brackets. Okay, bugs. Got it. Yeah, this seed really, so far, hasn't been too bad, but there is a lot of potential.
Well, they need magic mostly just to finish the game. For light arrows, because that's how you, that's how you defeat Ganondorf.
Yeah, even if you don't need them for anything else in the game, a bow, magic, and light arrows are required to beat Ganondorf. Oh no, ask whatever questions you want, chat. That is why we are here. If you ask questions and we can actually give information rather than just meme around, like, I would say that's best case scenario. But we haven't memed much yet. What are we doing, Lee?
That's because this seems like a pretty fast seed. despite the 30 skulls.
Yeah.
And we do have a bottle, so we could basically get 30, though a lot of them are out of the way. Well, the race is finished up, but we can't really spoil the results here.
Yeah, we do have a link to the schedule for everyone. All of the matches, whether they're restreamed or not, will be listed on the S5 schedule.
We don't really need a prediction for the light arrows, since Ganondorf will just tell us when we are in go mode. Well, in glow mode. And that's the kind of hint Favio wants to see, I'd imagine.
50 is Dins!
50 skull is Dins? Uh-oh.
Okay,
Well,
we were already talking about...
pretty late.
Yeah, we were talking about how late in the scene Shadow would be anyway, but, bless this dumb game if that's required.
Well, it's like Shadow Temple is where the light arrows are, then that could be the worst case scenario for our runners.
That, yeah. Oh.
It's happened before, and where hover boots were on light trial, in which the which strength 3 was on Spirit trial. That was a qualifier seed. It was pretty nasty, but it wasn't the worst seed in the world.
Oh, this is amazing. Absolutely great. Love it.
Oh,
Well,
that's evil, but I don't think it's likely to happen.
Yeah, that's great. We can only hope that Stone Shadow and Stone Water are finding ways today. Hey bro, yeah, we just saw the 50 Dins hint. It was in back of lake.
And Philippe is currently at 16 skulls.
Yeah, making good pace. I think I said it earlier, like, seeing 30 skulls is a little more of a just, like, of course, kind of scenario for these runners. Routing in 30 skulls is just kind of second nature.
Yep.
We will be seeing our night market checks, it looks like, from T2, so we'll find out if that lens leads to anything, if bomb shoot bowling leads to anything. Hey, segue.
I still go for those hints, just because they managed to have a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Was Bomb Troop Bowling checked? Should be able to. Oh, we're getting one right now. Yeah. Mostly just following along in Philippe's steps because he's further ahead than Favio.
Yeah, Favio opted to do the Valley Lake route in Child 1, so that's why you'll see fire arrows marked there.
Uh-oh. He has attracted the wrong dog.
Oh no.
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, the dogs.
Oh no, he's not shaking him off.
Shoot.
You gotta...
Yeah.
Got rid of
Someone
this.
told me you have to basically wait until the dog sits down. That's when it has stopped following you. Okay.
Oh, he's gone now.
Yep, should be in the clear now. Oh, Kinra, that would be nasty.
It's been a while since I've seen her house at this angle.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Treasure chest mini game time.
Yeah, get your guesses in chat. I'm gonna go with left, right, 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 left. Oh, failed. Instantly out. Who's still
I'm
in?
out.
Who guessed right? We got right. We got right. I know there's at least a couple of you still in.
Like Red and C-Force.
Yep. Oh, another right. Alright, alright, alright.
Red's the only one who's still in now.
Oh. Left.
Not anymore!
Aww.
We all lose, so no free subs.
RR. RLR. Final. Kinra on the last one. Rip. It was the Stone of Agony.
Stone of Agony.
Amazing.
It causes agony amongst newer the seasoned runners.
Oh.
Because it's in a big chest.
Yep. Yeah, I would say that's the part about chest size matches contents that runners appreciate least. Ooh, T2 gonna have to farm quite a bit of cash to do Bouncy Bowling here.
He's already done it.
Grabbed cash? Sorry.
No, like the Bombchu Bowling one, where it turned out that the items were junk. Oh, there's the
Rang
Rang!
on 10.
No, yeah, it is 10.
Rang on 10. Skulls had all of your Jabu stuff, folks.
Well, this might be the point where Favio pulls ahead.
That's great for Favio.
Coms and Artificial Red, could you please update your viewing page, because you were way behind for the boomerang for restream.
Oh, alright.
Got it.
Probably just sitting there like, are we just not talking about the boomerang?
Yeah, this might be where Favio starts pulling ahead. Because the 10 skulls having the Rang. So not bad for Philippe either, because he's going for that.
Yeah, you just kind of... I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world if you just wait until you have 30 to turn them all in, but...
Favio is currently at 23 skulls. Let's see where Philippe is currently at. It says 17 on his tracker.
Rando Brazil, welcome in.
Thank you for the raid.
Oh, Fabio might be going bottom of the well.
Yep.
This is
definitely a wet play.
Yeah,
well
and it's better now that you have that boomerang because it is just a couple extra skulls that you can get too.
Yep. Bump that up to about 26, I believe.
And Raiders, I believe you are coming in from a separate bracket match. Please, no spoilers. No hints. But I hope it was a great one.
Aside from the skulls, we'll see if Well truly was throwing today. Because Spirit is certainly throwing.
Yeah, Spirit, you're not going to. Not today.
Not for this particular chest. There's a key down there.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so, all you really need to know about today's seed is our Ruto's letter is on 30, and our Din's fire is on 50, which isn't the worst thing in the world because we have a stone shadow, but, you know, stone shadow, it finds a way. We did get a scale for logical access to Jabu, because our, Zelda's Lullaby is locked behind.
If anything, stone water normally has more things in Season 5. Even, like, med water has plenty of things.
Yeah, just water in general, for whatever reason. Yeah, lights and shadow is kind of what we're not hoping for, but let's be honest, hoping for.
Two keys, and one of them could be in the basement, which would mean that that's another extra skull.
Yep. Baby Shark Boomerang was on 10 skulls. So to do Jabu, you need 10 and 30 skulls.
Indeed.
So routing in Ranch is kind of convenient and inconvenient for Titou here because he grabbed some extra skulls. But unfortunately doesn't have the boomerang to get 2 of them.
Indeed. And there's a big chest there.
Prescription.
And a prescription.
Good thing we don't need that.
Yep. That's good for frog warping. P2 has about 20. He's gonna get 21 right now. They might still go for 50 after this, but still hard to say. Let's see what's in this chest here. That's another key!
Itty Bitty and Vanilla, the prescription is part of the adult trade sequence that gets you Big Goron Sword.
Yep.
Which today is in the crate in Graveyard.
Yep.
Which, I mean, did Favio grab that with that boomerang?
No, I don't believe they have. Oh, they did. Okay.
Oh, awesome. Great.
Even better.
Yeah.
Because now,
I mean,
Volve and Phantom Ganon will be a lot easier to dispose of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you always wonder, like, oh, this time save item is right here. Do I, you know, spend the 15 seconds? And in that case, it's definitely one of those. Yeah, absolutely. You just...
20 skulls has been checked, and it's not the hook shot. Because, Favio came in and checked it earlier.
Well, thus far was barren, I believe.
It was.
I don't think we saw big chests under the water in the back or the front, so it would only be... Oh, excuse me. It would only be for Dead Hand and the chest in there.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
happy late 1 hour.
We missed 1 hour. Sorry, everyone. Happy 1 hour. And we're seeing identical skull gets here from our runners. Love that. I'm not sure. Favio should be able to wrap up 30 skulls in this child segment and go do Jabu. But yeah, our runners today, Favio94 and PhillippeTitou. Segway, don't do that to us. Come on. Give them a follow. Doing a great job on Restream here, part of the top 64 bracket for season 5.
Was that a dog?
That was me coughing.
Oh.
Our trackers today, Artificial Red and Siberian, and my co-com, Lee. Thanks for being here. I know
No problem.
Pretty early where you are too.
About 7:30.
I apparently am a dog when I cough. Yes. I've heard that my coughs sound like dogs. They sound like sneezes. Just all manner of sounds that my coughs sound like, apparently. Oh god, Baby Shark, no. That's not happening.
And to finish the shout-outs, also thank you, Melqui, for commentating.
Oh, thanks. Happy to be
Speaking
here.
of dogs...
Oh, yeah. Segway shouting out a very interesting, there are a couple of simulators that you can use. Either if you're, working on your logic, you can do a just straight up, like, text playthrough, basically. If you're working on your tricks, there's a simulator for that.
Yep. It's not as interesting as the Link to the Past one. But then again, that's because it's using the sprites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little less resource intensive than this. Have a little more options. Alright, get your guesses in once again. Oh, and it's over. Dang.
It looks like Philippe is heading straight to Valley for the loop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which, I mean, the fire arrows have less use because you can't use it as child, but it's nice to have a fire source. Oh. No, Fabio almost grabbed it. So close.
Well, would you want to deal with the constant agony of having a stone that is basically a paperweight?
I mean, it's not like Link is really carrying these things around. Like, look at him. He's tiny. He doesn't have these things, like, in his pockets.
His pockets are basically a miniature universe, like Kirby's stomach.
Yeah, like, let's be real. Navi is probably the one carrying all the things.
No. I doubt it. She couldn't even carry Link even if she tried.
You're right. You're able to change your equips after Navi abandons you in the Ganondorf fight, so...
Yes.
Navi clearly isn't carrying anything. Yeah,
It's all of her, all of his pockets that are just, like, lined. It's not even a bag, it's a, his tunic has, like, a pocket universe in it, and that's where all of his, equipment goes.
Literal pocket dimensions. It gets even, like, worse as the games go on. Like, how many random things Link is storing.
You mean like a ball and chain in Twilight Princess?
Yeah, and like in Breath of the Wild, oh, I have you know, 800 of these random bugs and rocks. Sounds good.
Well, at least he actually does have a limit. Oh yes, Link riding around in a Beyblade.
A Beyblade.
It's an oversized Beyblade. It allows him to go through the sand.
T2 at 24 skulls, it looked like. Fabio is going to have a much easier time getting to 30 with that boomerang. Yeah, is at 29 already and was not behind necessarily, but going at a slightly slower pace. I am guessing they're going for the skull outside of Kak, and then gonna go do Jabu.
Yeah, that one's just along the way, thankfully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That poor bird.
It's not just a bird, but also horses. And then there's Breath of the Wild, where he can ride all sorts of different animals, like bears and deer.
Yeah, but let's be real, like, pretty much everyone agrees that horses in Legend of Zelda games probably deserve whatever they get. I don't believe T2 got the Night Cack skulls. I think only Fabio picked those up, so that should wrap up skulls for T2, provided 50 isn't required.
Yep.
But it also is not... He's not going to be happy to see that boomerang, I don't think. Simply because it does make skulls so much easier. But we will probably have simultaneous Jabus.
Yep. With Favio just slightly ahead of Philippe. And there it is!
Yeah, I have one rule. We do not talk about Hestu. So, let's talk about dungeons and the fact that Fabio is apparently going to do Remote Grotto?
No, it looks like Favio's heading straight to, Domain.
That means the other way.
He has scale. No, and I think it's slightly faster to grab the chicken. Oh, it is a remote grotto play as well.
I guess, if you haven't done these checks, that makes more sense to, like, go this route.
And he's gonna catch himself a fish.
Fish. Yeah, that's a nice little time save.
Trying to be a little efficient. Don't try force puns on us.
You love it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, T2's going into the well, too. Or at least opening it. But yeah, what I was gonna say is, like, if we're talking about dungeons, which, you know, we will, because at this rate, I feel pretty confident we're gonna end up with Double Forest too.
Is it possible we might be getting chickens?
Chickens? Yeah, 10 Skulls had our boomerang.
Yep,
It does
it's the chickens! I got the roll call ready.
Let's go. Yeah.
Now, if only Kari were here to see this.
I'm sure Kari's just lurking in chat, right? Kari, come out of lurk.
Oh, Baby Shark, you added one too many chickens there. There's only 7.
I think there's technically 8, because I think one is in the pen when you
Nope.
start this whole thing.
No. So there is one as Adult Link, but it's in the windmill and you need a long shot for it. Maybe that should be one of the categories for Randomizer, to see if you could get your long shot to get to the chicken. And once you pick up the chicken, you've basically done the seed.
There is boomerang for T2. Not phased at all.
The heart container for 20, and... yeah, there is. Though it's like on the top of the windmill, you need the long shot to get at it. There's like a wooden peg that's right next to the chicken.
Why is there a chicken?
That's a good question. Maybe they just want Adult Link to fly around with a chicken. Like, there's only like one chicken that exists outside of Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, we knew that Letter was on 30 Skulls, and 30 Skulls doesn't take... I mean, obviously, we're an hour and, about 15 minutes in, and both runners already got 30 Skulls, so...
Yep, Philippe just noped out of chickens when he found his rang.
Yeah. It's fine. The 3 that he put in will still be there when he gets back. If chickens is required, he's half done.
Well, 3 out of 7. But yeah, that's basically half.
The strength was in Crater Wall, and Favio opted not to continue into Crater.
Yep.
Which, I mean, isn't...
You'll probably pick it up along the way for...
Yeah, it's not an issue at this point. I am guessing that after Jabu, Fire is the next play anyway. We might have some divergence if it is hookshot in here.
Yep. So you did find that chicken in CAC as adults. Right up in the windmill. Yes. And Favio just dumping bugs onto the water. They're pond skippers.
Yeah, they're fine. Oh, one of them just drowned. It's fine, everyone.
No, one of the fish ate them. I mean, fish gotta eat too.
True. Jabu disgusts me, like, as a dungeon design. I hate it.
Is it like the floors and the ceilings that can be like... where it feels like there's some sort of route pushing you towards one way or another? Or is it just like the walls and floors themselves having like these convulsions or whatever they are?
It is all of it. Like, the idea that these are the insides of a fish, the sound that it makes, no. Yeah, exactly. It's just absolutely disgusting to me.
Well, I'd say he's a whale, but it's...
Oh, it probably
Well, I
smells
mean-
terrible in there.
Well, I mean, you're being... Well, I would say digested, but for some reason... His, insides are basically designed to be a dungeon.
Yeah. And yeah, Chris Crash. I can't remember who I was talking about this with, but pretty recently we were discussing, like, the mechanics of lifting Princess Rudo. And
I see what you did there.
Like, my assumption is that they programmed it, of course, that you can lift Rudo because in vanilla you have the Goron bracelet. And so they never actually tied the Goron bracelet to lifting Rudo because it wasn't required. It was probably tied to bombs. And so, like, if bombs can lift Rudo, which is not true. You can do Rudo without bombs too, but like, the idea is probably that the Goron bracelet is what gives Link the strength to carry Rudo around, but that was never actually connected, much like the Door of Time, which is open in this. It's technically tied to, what is it, having the 3 stones there and an ocarina, rather than the actual
And Song of Time. But, you could just play the Song of Time to actually get there. Because you normally have to get Song of Time by actually finishing those 3 spiritual stone dungeons.
Yeah, in vanilla, but like in this, it's not tied to that.
Indeed.
So it's just interesting the like shortcuts that Rando has found.
And shortening a lot of those cutscenes so we don't have to watch the same ones over and over again. Still get to see a few of them, but they're like so drastically reduced. Still haven't found that item for Jabu.
VXR coming in clutch with the info that Dins is in Logic.
Yep.
Not sure why
the item's
we're,
on Baronade. It has to be.
Why are we monk-ass about that? You know where it could be. Later, a cutscene.
Potentially. But it is still like, it has to be something in Jabu. For it to lead to Volvagia. Most likely a hookshot or hover boots.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying later a cutscene is an option because that's the cutscene that's triggered when you have Shadow and Spirit medallions, and Jabu is our Spirit medallion today.
Yep. With the Dongo being Shadow.
Which was coincidentally path to Jabu.
Yep.
For that scale. Disgusting.
But it looks like neither runner is going to be rushing 50 skulls anytime soon.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I think that makes total sense.
Agreed.
I don't know if they casually, you know, there are several easy skulls along the way, for example, depending on how deep you have to go in fire, going through forest.
Din's fire is on 50.
So I can see picking up some of those, like, hey, I'm right there. Din's is only hard required for entering Shadow Temple.
Yep.
Especially knowing that we have fire arrows. The only other, like, possible option, which, it could be logically required for a couple of things, like lighting the torches for Goron Pot, for example. But
that is if you don't have ZL.
Yeah. There's the hookshot.
Yup. Of course it had to be the hookshot. Now they can full clear it. That also makes Forest Temple quite tempting.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Yeah,
for
we
someone like
might.
Philippe.
Yeah, Fabio is definitely going to go do forest first, or sorry, fire first, because that strength is still MIA.
Yep.
But they should be picking that up in Crater on the way.
That hint!
No.
What a beautifully placed hint.
Thanks, game. Amazing. For anyone who missed it, Treasure Chest game is hinted to be Stone of Agony.
Yep. What a great hint.
I think the real troll of this seed are these hints, to be honest.
Yep. And there's a heart container.
Did the bean.
Bean Rider. It's still, like, really bad that they only have one warp song.
Oh,
So,
Siberian, why are you calling that out? Yeah, I was just checking the race room. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the race monitor rolls the seeds now for these.
Yep.
Alright, Baronade down for T2.
He'll be getting his hook shot.
Yep. Yeah, Strength 1 is in Crater Wall. The Storm's Grotto had our slingshot.
This is a deceptively jet seed, not gonna lie. We're just missing, like,
So far.
light arrows. Yeah, it could still be anywhere. And they both have fire arrows, and they've got a bow, so they don't have to worry about any other magic lock checks with the exception of Shadow Temple.
Yeah, as far as we know, it is just light arrows.
And Favio setting up a Scarecrow song.
Yep, makes sense.
And his fastest way back is actually just a prelude, because that's the only warp song that's going to be available for the next long while.
This is so great.
And with Epona's song on Minuet, that's like, well, logically, it just means that Fire Temple probably locks forest access.
I would disagree, Foster, just because, I mean, Strength doesn't hard lock fire at all. These runners have ways around the Strength block. And yeah, Favio will also be getting Epona's.
Glow mode just means that they are only missing one item, which is the light arrows. And go mode means that they have everything required to beat the seed.
Yep. Yeah, and for anyone who is unfamiliar with this, our settings for Season 5, it is 6 medallion bridge into Ganon's castle, so they will need to complete all of the medallion dungeons before they can get in there. But Ganon does give a hint the location of the light arrows once you do the climb up.
Favio is quite a sharp shooter. And PhillippeTitou is also setting up Scarecrow Song.
Yeah.
Should be able to full clear Fortress.
Yeah, I can't imagine T2 does that before going through your progression dungeons. He can make it through all of Fire and Forest, so...
Yep.
I don't think you're gonna basically waste time looking for, hovers, for example.
Aside from the light arrow locations, which remain to be seen, it's just insane how jet this seed is for the most part. Maybe light arrows could be in Fire or Forest Temple.
Yeah, I mean, they could be along the way. I'm not gonna lie, part of me is kind of hoping that they're in, one of the stone dungeons. It's not gonna be Spirit, folks. Just a reminder that that is a foolish dungeon.
Yep. Meaning, foolish... There could be no items that can lead to progression there.
Of course.
You could still have a few big chests. Favio's gonna be ignoring that in Crater. Let's just hope that... Oh! Never mind! Crater had, Minuet. So it's very likely that, ZL is on Prelude.
Nice. And yeah, our logical forest access. So Jabu, hard locked. Both of those songs. And yeah, Favio just saw that strength, so Favio is in no mode.
Yep.
Minus light arrows. So that strength is
glow
not
mode. Glow no mode. There.
Glow no mode? No glow mode? I don't know. And
there's a small key there. It looks like Philippe is also following, Favio there.
Yeah, makes sense. Not knowing a quick way here, you do Fire first. You don't have Bolero. Getting Minuet makes it an even easier decision. And I think these runners are gonna be about dead even, depending on how good their execution is in here.
Yep.
Favio will have to spend a little time getting that strength, but otherwise they're both just gonna be minuetting out of here and going into Forest. This is gonna be possibly Baby Shark. Light arrows could be Trolley, but that's about the only thing that could stop this from being a jet.
They both set up a Scarecrow Song because, Path to Volvagia, meaning that there's probably something on Pierre. Most likely a small key.
Yeah, I suppose that's an advantage that we should talk about on T2's side, is that knowledge of what is on 50 Skulls, if Shadow is required in any way.
Strength 1 is the only one that is potentially needed. It depends on where the light arrows are. And that's key number 2. 2 out of 8.
Has T2 really not picked up a shield at all?
don't believe so. Or he just didn't equip it.
I feel like he would have by now, but... Okay. That is probably going to put these runners at about dead even, to be honest. Why does Favio really need a bailout? What are we...
Because he knows where that strength is, and he could grab that upon completing.
Yeah, Fabio knows where the strength is. It's in Crater Wall, and has seen it, so... Yeah. Yep. So between the time Fabio will save in here using crouch stabs, which, I mean, it's not a guarantee, but it's very helpful in certain fights.
It's faster for Stalfos and the Iron Knuckles.
Yep.
There's key number 3.
Yep. And yeah, exactly. T2 not having a shield is relevant because Fabio will save a little bit of time, probably about the amount of time to go pick up the strength that T2 has already picked up. Otherwise, they both have Minuet, so they have exactly the same amount of time to get into Forest, where if T2 does not have a shield, Fabio will save a little more time.
Yep.
And yeah, if lights are in shadow, that is where T2 kind of really has the advantage because Fabio does not know that Din's Fire is on 50 skulls. So, buckle up. I think this is going to be a really interesting ride through these last couple dungeons. 50 was back of Lake, VXR. Yeah. Yeah, finding hovers, I would say, is easier than committing to 50 skulls if you don't know that you need it.
Yep. Don't think that Fire Temple is, hovers locked, though.
Probably not,
Because we still haven't found hide nor hair of it.
Oh, boss key.
It's potential. If there's no key on the other one, then yes, it has to be. I think that was a small key.
No,
nope,
that was
just a small chest.
Yeah. Yeah, Alkalines, or Alkalines? Sorry. I agree, but you need knowledge that 50 skulls has your dins. Oh, there's a small key.
Yep, we could keep going. If the next one is another small key, we could keep going. The fastest way when you get to the top is just that.
Yeah. So in this case, do you go until you open shortcut? I'm a pretty conservative player myself, so I definitely would, just in case.
It looks like Philippe is going straight for the fight against Volvagia.
Yeah, which I think either play makes sense. I think Fabio is kind of playing into the S5 meme a little bit here, that Deep Fire always ends up required, and I don't think that it's a bad play considering how true it has been this season. I don't think opening the shortcut is a bad idea. Yeah, fire is not hovers locked. Yet. Getting some more bombs.
Like, if we find another key on Compass Chest, then we know that it's not.
The swag falls. Just another small chest. Yeah. Alright, there is the save and reset from Favio.
Yep.
Makes sense. If only we had Furor's Wind
Indeed.
from Frogs 2.
That's not gonna hit, or it's barely gonna hit, I think.
Yeah.
Because it just keeps, like, dropping it right into the rim.
Oh yeah, Baby Shark. I know you love Frogs too. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if T2 ends up buying a shield on the way out of fire. I don't know a lot about his running style as far as, say, Forest Stalfos are concerned. But you want a shield before the end anyway, just because of Phantom Ganon, because of Ganon, because of Ganondorf. Crouch stabbing is just too powerful a tool to complete a seed without a shield.
Yep. Believe he got that. And T2 just finished off,
Oh, this is so close. I love this.
That's
This is
so
great.
close. And, Favio will be picking up strength soon.
Mm-hmm.
And you have, Philippe. Probably gonna get a shield.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. Baby Shark is not wrong. Plenty of people have completed seeds without shields. It just depends on how good you are, and these runners are definitely good enough for it.
Well, hopefully we get to see a couple nut strats on Philippe's side.
And Universal Giant, yeah, we have a serious race going on here. Nope, T2 is just minuetting out. Just balls to the walls, YOLO.
It's all about
going
those
to
jump
pick up-
slashes.
Yep. Favio is picking up the Strength and Crater Wall, and we will have double forest here, everyone.
You ready to get your pillows ready for a nap? Unless we manage to find a big chest.
Yeah, light arrows in here would be...
There's the first small key.
Yep. Oh, Favio gonna get excited seeing a big chest in here, but it's nothing. I don't remember what exactly it is, but it's nothing. Oh yeah, a wallet.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we are probably looking at a ZL seed.
Yep.
Even preluding, I don't know that they go pick that up unless they absolutely have to. Alright, so... Stalfos, 1 down for T2. This is gonna be so close.
Well, it wouldn't exactly be right as soon as they play Prelude.
Yeah,
like when they
you
get
have
close to
to...
the pedestal.
Yeah, you have to go back to the actual sword platform to collect the song. The only thing you automatically get playing Prelude is the light arrow cutscene.
Yep.
But, you know, they probably... it'll just depend on where light arrows are, whether or not they ever collect that song. boss key nice and early. So we've had a key, 2 keys, boss key, all of the items are going to be late, which tends to happen in Forest anyway, but...
Still no hover boots, so they can't do 3-key Forest.
Rip. And T2 collecting some Deku nuts here. Come on. And deciding it's not worth it.
Yep, T2's like at 1 heart right now.
Yeah, 1 heart, 5 Deku nuts.
Oh, thank goodness he didn't get, like, attacked by that Waltula.
Surprising. I wouldn't be too surprised. T2 drained the well. Grabbing this small chest, hoping it's a heart. Deku seeds. Going into the well, there are 2 recovery hearts down there, so he might grab those regardless.
Potentially.
Oh, nope.
Well, he's got to be careful for the next while.
Yeah, there is a heart in a pot over here. Nope, just going for it.
I know that there's a few freestanding recovery hearts on the arch, but I don't think he's going to get those either. Because, you know, that's what leads to a skull. Well, the only all of them, except for the mirror shield, are in small chests. The big chests are where, for the big chest, it's the mirror shield. Because it's a unique item.
Yep. And recap, I am not sure if T2 is Canadian French or French. I believe French, if I had to guess based on the scheduling of this match. Because Favio is in South American time zones.
It's not too much different from mine. Though I think, like, the furthest you get is, like, Brazil. Oh, that's a big chest. Let's see what
Heart
it is.
emo. There's heart in the medium-sized chest. Oh,
there's another bomb bag. That is definitely bomb locked.
There we go. T2 is French. Yep. That makes sense. I can't imagine people scheduling a, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. match for different reasons. Yeah, mirror shield there would have been super nice for T2. All right.
I was hoping for a heart and...
Heart or shit. There's a heart.
Damn.
Let's go.
Went from 1 to 7. Exactly what you want to see at that time. If it were just more Deku seeds, that would be bad.
Yep. Why does Favio have so many more hearts? I'm trying to think what Favio did that T2 didn't.
I think he peaked more small chests.
Oh, yeah.
There's another small key. Which means we're basically on the Trinity now.
They are, like, dead even at this point.
Yep.
Did we get a bet going on where light arrows are, or...?
No, I don't believe so.
Not yet, but I can do.
Nice. Thanks, Siberian.
You know most people are just gonna vote Shadow, right? Or Water Temple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or even like Ganon's Castle or OGC.
Let's go.
Right on the money. Wait,
Yeah.
someone's bet Spirit Temple even though it's hinted foolish.
Oh yeah, just a reminder, our foolish locations, Hyrule Castle, Spirit Temple, and Zora's Fountain. Oh, segue, I believe Tektite Grotto was peaked.
Shadow Trial 2 is already in logic. Because they have not only magic, but fire arrows. So that's actually a pretty lenient one.
Yeah, that's a good guess.
And Forest Trial is also a really good one. All you have to do is kill the doggo.
Did you actually just suggest someone kill a dog?
It's one that attacks you.
What? What?
It's the Wolfos. The
Oh.
dog.
No! No dogs were harmed in the making of this stream, everyone. Just, oh, segue, no.
Except for the one in SFM. We killed 3 of them today. Nah, none of the dogs in Majora's Mask were harmed.
Pup time!
Gotta love pup time!
Watching T2 do this with no shield just, like, hurts. Mostly because I'm
down to 3 hearts now.
I'm imagining how many times I would die doing this without a shield. And
Yeah,
we are
he's like-
seeing Favio take just the slightest advantage here. I kind of wish that we could say we were memeing, you know, like with... Did Favio not pick up Big Goron's sword? Why is it not equipped? But we're really not memeing about how much, like, time crouch stabbing saves, how much time having that shield actually saves. So even though it's possible you see Favio taking a, you know, slight lead just because of that.
Yep. Thankfully there's like 4 pots, all of which with heart pieces in them. Oh god, that is so close! That is so close.
Nice. Where do I think light arrows are? I'm gonna guess... here. Yeah, I knew T2 got the boomerang after Graveyard, but I thought...
I think that's the last slingshot too. So we don't have to worry about slingshot ammo.
Yeah, we have all of our slingshots. We have all of our bomb bags. I think.
No, we only have 2.
Oh, we only have 2? For some reason I thought we had seen the 3rd. But...
Oh, he almost got the gamer shot.
Hmm.
And again.
There we go. Favio found the crater's strength, yeah.
The one that Philippe had. Yeah, there's a lot of good Zooter to watch, and I'm tracking later today.
Yeah, what time is the later match?
It's in the
3
afternoon, I
Eastern?
think.
Yeah, T2 has fallen just slightly behind.
Yeah, because of the lack of a shield.
But...
Has made the Stalfos fight extended for much further than it should have been. Yeah, definitely for the pose as well. Yeah, you can definitely one-cycle a Poe with just the crouch stabs, saving you nuts too. So we might not get like full nut strats on Philippe's side.
Yeah. So another thing we're seeing that's costing a little bit of time is collecting those small chests at this point in the game. It does start adding up at a certain point. And T2 wants health, and probably a shield, to be totally honest. And yeah, Shieldless Forest is just showing why some people are team buy a shield responsibly or always buy a shield. Not that it's required by any means. T2's making it through just fine, it's just a little slower.
I believe one of these pots has a heart and the other one has arrows. It's the one on the left.
I do believe the skull hanging in front of the chest in the basement also drops hearts. If you kill it, so...
It can drop hearts. It doesn't always, sadly. It could also drop arrows too, or nuts, on occasion.
Is the Ocarina Zelda drops only a song or a song and an item? Technically you collect the Ocarina and your Ocarina icon changes, but it is a song.
Yep.
In these settings anyway. It can be an item in different settings.
I'm pretty sure neither of our runners have Near's Love.
No, I don't think we've seen it. Big chest! Big chest!
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, there's a heart drop from Fabio's side, and it's milk!
And it's milk. That's gonna be great for T2.
Yeah. Because he could just finish both.
Yep.
Basement milk. Well, clearly it's a treasure chest-shaped refrigerator.
Yeah.
Oh no, he phased out!
Oh, Fabio, no. Yeah, even if T2 doesn't get a heart drop from the skull down here, the milk is gonna come in clutch. Because conveniently it gives you 5 hearts and that puts T2 back at full health.
Yep. And he's gonna need it fighting Phantom Ganon.
Mm-hmm. And no hearts on T2's side, of course.
It might be like
So
at least a recycle without crouch stabbing available.
Yeah. You can get a couple jump slashes in.
Yep.
Per down. But yeah, it's gonna be tight. And yep. Has that milk equipped.
Well, at least he can at least recover some health during the fight.
Yep. Hey, Diesler, welcome in. Yeah, we have got just a spectacular race on our hands here. Both runners are in glow mode and, simultaneous Phantom Ganon fights. We have Fabio with a shield versus T2 without. Yeah, chug that gallon of milk. So from here, it will just depend on where light arrows are, to be totally honest.
Yep, Fabio is a keyboard warrior.
Keyboard, let's go.
And that's Phantom Ganon for Favio.
Yep, we will find out where our light arrows are about 3 minutes? 4 minutes? Looks like T2 got a couple hits in there.
I'm just gonna pet this.
Gold scale, let's go. So that scale is hard locks behind that other scale, as far as we have seen. There we go. Oh, this is so close. This is amazing. I'm so excited.
Super close. Are we gonna get a song check first?
No.
Nope.
And they are both grabbing that gold scale, though, just in case they need water.
Mm-hmm.
No long shot yet, but we'll see. Yeah, for anyone who has come in a little later, Din's fire is on 50 skulls. Rudo's letter was on 30. Gonna be amazing. Oh, Sir Nyquil.
No, Sir Nyquil. It cannot be Spirit, sadly.
Our foolish locations are Fountain, Spirit Temple, and Hyrule Castle. And yeah, only Titou knows about the 50 Dins. It was back of Lake.
Yep.
But we'll find out pretty quick here. This is so close. I'm gonna just keep reiterating how close this is, because it's fabulous. Great opening.
It's gonna be pretty tough fighting those Stalfos again. And the Iron Knuckles without shield.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna see jump slash backflip, jump slash backflip. And yeah, currently.
And he's gonna have to do it. And if he could do it like twice at a time, it shouldn't be too bad. That emote's pretty cute. Then again, Boo's always cute.
Boo is cute. Is that a big chest there? No, small chest.
Very
Titou
small.
might open that chest. ZL is either on Prelude or out at Colossus. We do not know.
Mm-hmm.
Nocturne is on Burning Cack. So if Shadow is required, we just need those hovers and 20 more skulls.
Ooh. It looks like Favio has to be careful too.
Yeah, I mean, the Iron Knuckles can one-shot you. Oh.
That was scary.
Okay, one down, one down.
That's Salt down.
Oh no. Oh, got it. Not picking up the hearts. I mean,
Pepper
I know
down.
you get a refill, but... Oh, that's right. Both of them still have some milk. Oh, Titou hoping once again for a shield.
You always buy a shield. Because this is what happens.
Yeah, there's your money. Buy a shield. Alright. Where... More milk.
Drink up!
Yeah. Alright, Favio saving. Where are they?
Uh-oh.
Desert Colossus.
Oh! Desert Colossus! Oh
Titou,
my
no.
god! Know what that means. Well,
Means ZL
Favio
found a way.
getting a song check now. And Philippe has to climb all the way back up. This is really bad for Philippe.
Oh. Okay. ZL is here. I would assume Favio's just gonna... Oh.
Yeah,
I
his
thought
fastest
Favio
way
would just
to...
save warp and horse, but...
He's heading to Kakariko. Just to see if he could get Requiem there. That's
it was
most
hinted.
likely.
We know it's Nocturne there.
No, not for Burning Cack. Head to get the Sun Song.
Yep. Compose your grave.
Plus you'll get Nocturne along the way.
Yeah, no. Fabio's just gonna literally.
Hopefully he just needs beans or just to use the bomb bag. But all this extra hiking, gosh.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's heading straight to there. It shouldn't be too hard because they could both do it without long shot or hover boots.
Yep. Yeah, the one thing that concerns me about that move is... Oh, good job, T2. Made it through. Love it.
Yeah, those are our knuckles. We gave... Well, Alex and I give them like a nickname, Salt and Pepper, because of the color of their armor.
But if you do end up needing Requiem, you need to plant the beans, for example. This ends up being kind of a time sink if Requiem isn't here, but I guess at least then you know.
Yep. It looks like Philippe's gonna have to do a lot of hiking as well. I mean, he knew in advance that this would be happening, so he just typed it in.
Yeah, it's mostly just that crossing isn't in logic, and we know that. We don't know where our long shot or our hovers are. And so, like, for Requiem to be vanilla, we would have had to find one of those, and we didn't yet.
50 skulls not required. That's a relief. Definitely worst case scenario is that the light arrows are on the arch and you just need to find the find Requiem.
Yeah, that's like the one yeah, and having a minuet and a scale, like, it's no big issue getting back to ice, so I get why crossing first makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
It just would just be annoying. I would say one of my favorite things about this is, you remember when Desert Colossus used to be hinted Way of the Hero, and everyone was always like, oh, it's for the song. Not for the song today, folks.
Yep.
Yeah, 50 skulls could logically be required for crossing. We, like I said, we don't know where our hovers or our long shot is.
Oh, she barely just made that. Gosh.
Oh, Weasel, that would be such a troll.
Oh, he made it the second time. Awesome.
Such a troll in the seed if the hands were still Colossus. Disgusting. And T2 making the exact same play here.
And he shouldn't have as much difficulty with the Gerudo.
Yeah.
Because he could just use nut strats.
And I genuinely don't know if T2 has beans. I know Favio bought 2.
Yeah. And have to, No, he has 1 bean.
Okay. Well, that's good for both of them.
Indeed.
A required age change to plant a bean would be just awful. Oh no. Out of nuts.
Be running out of arrows first. Nope, never mind. It doesn't have to.
Clutch.
4 left.
Alright, is it here? The other nice thing is, you know, if it's not here, oh, I need to get Requiem.
Yep.
There they are. Colossus Fairy.
And there we go. We're go mode.
Wow, someone actually bet Colossus Fairy. GG's.
Nice job. Yeah.
Oh no! I'll refresh.
It looks like Favio's going to be taking this game. Yep. The shield advantage.
Which, I mean, it is insane that what this came down to was buying a shield versus no shield, but, like, really that's what happened here.
Yep.
Fabio going PowerPoint per second there. Yeah, lesson, buy a shield. This is double elimination though, so T2 can definitely come back from this. It's not over. It's just kind of a crazy circumstance here that one decision really changed the outcome of this match, because T2 had a slight lead going into Forest and the time just kind of went to stealth post fights.
Yep. And indeed, we have a lesson here. You always buy a shield. Or at least, yeah, basically just buy a shield.
Yeah. I do. It's so crazy how good the playing field is here, honestly, that kind of decision affects the game like that. Like, normally you're not thinking, oh, buying a shield is gonna lose me enough time to my opponent. But that's exactly where we're at. These runners are all so good in top 64.
Ooh. One cycle with the Master Sword.
I think T2 is going child to buy a shield.
Yep. It's faster than going to CAC.
Yep. Yeah, that was a very clean Ganondorf. Alright.
Because he bled out a lot of time in Forest Temple because of the lack of shield.
Yep.
Getting ready to make some bacon now. So Alex and I did have breakfast yesterday. It was the big kind with bacon and pancakes.
Nice.
And eggs.
I ended up making myself pancakes yesterday.
Nice.
I had a snow day. I didn't have to go to work.
Well, it's been warming up around here.
Right. Phase 1 down.
We're just 5 jump slashes away from just making bacon.
Ooh, that sounds good. French toast with sourdough bread. 4 arrows. Oh.
Oh, and there we go. Zelda's preparing the grill for us.
Yep. Get your GGs in chat, everyone, as Favio takes this first match.
And there we go.
Hey, Favio, GG's.
GG's.
T2, welcome in. GG's.
GG.
GG.
That was quite a bit of a jet scene, aside from like the 30 goals. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it was pretty.
Yeah,
It was pretty jet, yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, getting 30 was very important because of we have the hero in Jabu. So,
Yeah.
we had to rush them.
Agree.
Yeah, how scared were you when you saw that 50 skull Din's hint, given the stone shadow kind of meta?
Yeah, I wasn't really scared because maybe it would have been an advantage, but I wouldn't just commit to 50 scares because it's too long and I want to play risky because Favio is way better than me. So, but I was hoping that Light Arrow were in Shadow because it would have been a slight advantage for me, I guess.
Yeah, this race was so close. You had almost simultaneous Phantom Ganon fights. T2, the time loss with the shield, unfortunately, kind of really was a deciding factor in here. Fabio
Yeah,
hadn't picked up.
about that.
Yeah. Fabio, great routing. How you didn't get your strength until pretty late. How did you feel seeing that in the wall in Crater?
at first I was like, I don't know. At least it was strength there and not any other item, like, I don't know, maybe a bow or something, or an early, or another hook shot, and maybe that the Jabu Path of Valvaya was for hovers or something. But like fine. Like I did like forced last, so it was very helpful for me.
Thoughts that you had about this scene, other than the kind of troll 30 skull letter?
I think the routing of the skulls. I don't know if T2, do you get the boomerang early?
No, I did 30 skull in same time that 10 skulls. Like I ranted CAC very late. It was my last thing as child.
Also, so you take the 10, 20, and 30 at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh nice. Yeah, I had 20. No, I had 21 when I took 10 and 20, and then I started to rush skulls at that point.
Yeah, I guess you saved a bit of time with boomerang, I guess.
I mean, yeah, with the boomerang, I got the 2 skulls in the well, the one in Long Long Ranch, and the grotto in Hyrule Field, and I think that's it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so I just opened the well and didn't do it because I found boomerang and arrow
Oh, okay.
immediately after that. So I rushed Debu.
Yeah, I just listened. Did you get the 50 hit? What Dins?
Yeah, 50 was Dins. I got it in back of lane.
Back of like, oh, okay. Wow, I was worried about that 50 skull. And it was stopped collecting skulls when I got the 30, so...
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't commit to that. Because I was thinking that you wouldn't get that hint. I didn't got the second one, so if it was Shadow, like I'm rushing 20 skulls more, but I didn't want to get more skulls on the route.
Yeah.
Just playing too safe, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, and the other thing I did, like I kind of gambled that Composer Grade didn't have Requiem. I went straight to Colossus and crossed the Wasteland.
Yeah, me too. I did the
Like
same.
oh really? Oh, yeah. I checked before, and I mean, after the race, it was Arya's song.
Okay, so Requiem is at ice, right?
Yeah.
That means.
There's certainly gonna be no rushing ice this seed, sadly.
Yeah.
A little about the logic there, like where were the other items to cross, for example? They just hidden away in ice and it all is available at one time. But yeah, this was a really exciting race to watch. A great kickoff for restreams of the S5 brackets. T2, you will go down to lower brackets and fight your way back, right?
Yeah, I hope.
Chad, did you have any questions
But
for the runners? Oh. Say again?
Like, everyone is very strong on this tournament. It's kind of scary.
Yeah,
I hope
absolutely.
it will be okay for me.
Okay. Well, we don't have any questions from chat. I kind of didn't have any questions. It was just so kind of straightforward, this seed. I guess T2, I wonder if you'll buy a shield in your next match or continue to YOLO.
Yeah,
What
that was never the time to buy shield. I never had the money or access to get a shield, so I bought my shield before getting off.
Yep.
Literally.
Yep.
After getting my tarot. I did
Oh,
only
you
see
did?
for the shield. So we were close in Forest Temple, but I lost a lot of time in Forest, and I died to Knuckles.
Yeah,
so that was
okay.
all my advantage.
Yeah, I voided and lost in Forest Temple. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was a thing.
Okay, so if there are no further questions, I think we can wrap this up. GG to our runners, make sure to
Thank
give
you,
both of them a follow. What do you want to say?
Yep, just thank you for the restream.
Thank you both for letting us restream.
The restream would not have been possible without our commentators, Melqui and Lee Harold. And also thank you to our trackers, Artificial Red and myself. I heard Arthur Odini, who did the French restream, wants to take you in for an interview as well. So we make this quick here.
We'll go there.
Next up here on ZSR, the next restream we have is the Majora's Mask Randomizer Standard Weekly at 12 PM Eastern. Then we have the Skyward Sword Randomizer Weekly at 3 PM Eastern. Another Ocarina of Time Randomizer Tournament match at 3:20. And then we have only matches on Sunday. Please make sure to check our schedule. And left for me to say is thank you very much for watching and see you next time here on ZSR.
Bye, everybody.